So for this kit, I'm at the point where I have the front done. I just need to buff it out. I've scraped the binding all around. And now what I need to do, I've already sanded the back and sides to 320 grit. So now what's left, I need to do some pore filling on the back and sides. This is basswood. So to keep it smooth after I add a finish, I want to pore fill it. And the first step before I actually add the pore filler is to do a single coat of Tru-Oil. Basically what I've been reading about pore filling is that it's a good idea to put down one coat of whatever your finish is going to be before you apply the pore filler, because it allows the pore filler not to have to work as hard. It doesn't need to get as deep to fill out everything else if you just do, what they call a wash coat. So the wash coat's going to be Tru-Oil diluted a bit with mineral spirits. So it's kind of 2 to 1. You add twice as much mineral spirits. I'm just going to eyeball it and just put some Tru-Oil in here, mix it up with some mineral spirits, get it nice and thin. Okay, here I go, applying the wash coat. I'm using this foam pad. You can use a rag, you can use fingers. It doesn't have to be pretty. It's just just one thin coat. So here I go. Okay, now that my top is finished, polished up, and it's looking pretty nice, I'm going to install the bridge. So I got this nice golden roller bridge. And along with it came the posts and the studs that I need to install here. Now, before I start just hammering this in, because these will go here and hammer it all the way in. But before I do that, I have to run a wire through this hole here. There's already a hole drilled from this post hole into the body cavity back here, and that's a ground cable. Essentially, that's for grounding the bridge, so to reduce noise and all that. So everything needs to be grounded, all the metal parts, and this is how you do it. So here's the cable, the wire. So I'm putting it through the little hole back here, or in this post hole, and pulling it out from the body cavity here. So I have to make sure that the exposed wire, which I can flatten a little, is in the hole, so that when I hammer the post in, it makes contact with the metal and it grounds it. So that's just a matter of doing that. putting this over it. And then starting to hammer. Okay, they're in enough. I can probably go a little bit more, but I can deal with that later. But you'll see this is now attached to this right here, so that should be grounded. And now I can put in the studs here. There it is. So now that the wire is connected to the posts, to the stud there, and the bridge, now I can use my voltmeter here to actually test the continuity. So I have one end plugged into, connected to the end of the ground cable here, and then the other one I can touch the bridge, and that shows that the ground cable is installed correctly.